Life in zero G. These words spark a sense of wonder. They make us think about floating, about seeing our world from a new perspective. High above our heads, this is a daily reality. The International Space Station, or ISS, is a sprawling laboratory and home that orbits our planet. It is a testament to human ingenuity and our unyielding curiosity to explore the unknown. The ISS is more than just a piece of hardware in space. It is a symbol of what we can achieve when we work together toward a common goal, pushing the boundaries of science and human endurance. The ISS hurtles through the cosmos at an incredible speed. It travels at about 28,000 kilometers per hour, or roughly 8 kilometers per second. This means it completes one full orbit of Earth in just about 90 minutes. For the crew on board, this results in experiencing 16 sunrises and 16 sunsets every single day. The station maintains a path in what is called low Earth orbit. It stays at an altitude of approximately 400 kilometers above the surface of our planet. This proximity allows for regular resupply missions and crew rotations, keeping the outpost connected to us down below. This orbiting outpost is one of the most complex engineering projects ever undertaken. It was not built by one nation alone. It is the result of a massive international collaboration. Space agencies from the United States, NASA, Russia, Roscosmos, Europe, ESA, Japan, JAXA, Canada, CSA, all contributed modules, technology, and expertise. Construction began in 1998, and the station has been continuously inhabited by humans since November 2000. It is a shared space, a place where people from different cultures and backgrounds live and work side by side for the benefit of all humanity. Why does the ISS matter so much? Who lives on this magnificent floating laboratory? The crew of the ISS is a small, dedicated group of highly trained individuals. They are astronauts from NASA and other participating agencies and cosmonauts from Russia's Roscosmos. Typically, a crew consists of about 6 or 7 people at a time. These individuals are selected after a rigorous process that tests their physical health, mental resilience, and technical skills. They come from diverse backgrounds, including pilots, engineers, scientists, medical doctors. Their shared mission transforms them into a single, cohesive team. The primary purpose of the crew is to conduct science. The ISS is, first and foremost, a research facility. Every day is carefully scheduled, often planned down to 5-minute increments. A significant portion of the crew's day is dedicated to performing experiments designed by scientists from all over the world. They might be studying how cells grow in microgravity to better understand cancer. They could be testing new alloys that might lead to stronger and lighter materials on Earth. They also study our own planet, observing weather patterns, deforestation, oceanic changes to astrophysics. The discoveries made on the ISS help us understand how to live in space for longer durations. This knowledge is crucial for planning future missions to the Moon, Mars, and perhaps even further into our solar system. Life on the station is not just about science experiments. The ISS is a complex machine, and it requires constant care and attention to keep it running smoothly. A large part of the crew's work involves maintenance and repairs. They check systems, replace filters, update computer software, and manage the station's life support. Sometimes, this work requires them to venture outside the station on a spacewalk, officially known as an extravehicular activity, EVA. These spacewalks are challenging and dangerous, but they are essential for installing new equipment, fixing external components. Living in a place without gravity changes everything about daily life. On the ISS, there is no up or down. People and objects float unless secured. Crew learn to navigate by gently pushing off surfaces and gliding between modules. Simple tasks we take for granted on Earth require careful planning. If you let go of a tool, it will not fall to the floor, it will drift away. Everything from laptops to food packages is secured. Velcro tethers bungee cords. Sleeping in space is a unique experience. Crew members do not lie down in beds. They have small personal crew quarters, about the size of a phone booth. Inside, they secure themselves in a sleeping bag attached to a wall. This stops them from floating and bumping into things while they sleep. Some astronauts report incredibly vivid dreams in space. The station follows Coordinated Universal Time, UTC, for a consistent schedule despite the 16 sunrises they see each day. Exercise is a critical part of the daily routine. Earth's gravity constantly works our muscles and bones. In weightlessness, muscles can atrophy and bones lose density quickly. To counteract this, each crew member exercises about 2 hours daily. The station has special exercise machines for zero-G. Treadmill, astronauts strap in with a harness, stationary bicycle, resistance device for weightlifting exercises. Personal hygiene requires special procedures. There are no showers or running sinks on the ISS. Showers would send water droplets floating and risk electronics. Crew use rinseless soaps and shampoos with a small amount of pouch water and dry off with towels. To brush their teeth, they use edible toothpaste or spit into a cloth. Eating and drinking in space is a carefully managed process. The food that astronauts eat on the ISS is not so different from what we eat on Earth, but its packaging is very different. Most food is pre-cooked and packaged in special pouches. Some foods are freeze-dried, which means all the water has been removed to make them lighter and last longer. To prepare these meals, astronauts add hot water or cold water using a special rehydration station. The station also has a small food warmer, like a miniature oven, to heat up certain dishes. The menu on the ISS is quite varied, with hundreds of different food and drink options available. Nutritionists on the ground work hard to ensure the meals are balanced and provide all the necessary vitamins and minerals to keep the crew healthy. Astronauts can choose their menus before they even launch into space. They often have a selection of meats, vegetables, fruits, desserts. While there are no bread loaves due to the problem of floating crumbs, they do eat tortillas, which are a favorite for making sandwiches and wraps. The International Space Station is much more than a collection of metal modules orbiting our planet. It is a powerful symbol of what humanity can accomplish when we look past our differences and work together. For over 2 decades, people from many nations have lived and worked peacefully on this outpost. They have shared meals. They have solved complex problems. They have relied on each other for their very survival. The ISS stands as a beacon of international cooperation, proving that collaboration can lead to achievements far greater than any one nation could manage alone. The science conducted on the station has tangible benefits for us here on Earth. Research into bone density loss in astronauts. That research has led to new insights for treating osteoporosis. Water purification techniques developed for the ISS. Those techniques are now used to provide clean drinking water in remote communities. The study of how fire behaves in microgravity helps improve fire safety standards everywhere. Every experiment, every observation, every piece of data collected adds to our collective knowledge and helps us build a better future. Life on the ISS is a continuous adventure.